Hi everyone. I picked this one up recently in the UK Boxing Day sales. It comes from Talent Cricket in the UK. They were most helpful with the order. I was able to add a bat cover for this and my grey nickels after I ordered the bat, and it arrived all today. So as you can guess from the cover, we're looking at a Salix. The cover itself is really nice. It's got this hard rubber on the back and material on the top. Nice velcro here, all lined inside, and out comes the bat. So this is what they call a factory graded bat. So this is the lowest end of their pricing structure. These are basically the grade 3, low grade 3 offerings that have been marked down through their grading process to basically be the value option, and as such they come pre-prepared, which means they are fully scuffed from the toe all the way to the shoulders, fully edge taped all the way to the shoulders, and they even, I think most of the Salix have this, but I haven't seen it up close before, they put an extra layer underneath of scuff sheet to protect the toe from damage. Quality on this bat, if I just go across the toe here and down across the back, I know that the people who love grains would like, ugly 5 grains with this and that all over it, but what I'm looking at here is the actual bat making. I can tell you that this finish is just absolutely outstanding, and right up there, if not better, than laver and wood. So that's a big call, but I'm making it. Just absolutely outstanding. Just the attention to detail in the finishing of this bat. It doesn't have a toe guard. What they do is they dip it in some sort of, I don't know, acetone based thing. But it's got an interesting look to it. But the feel on this, the smoothness, I mean, I polish bats when they come in all the time and I can't get them this good. It's just like mirror finish. You can see the light blinging off of it. Stickers themselves are all textured. You can see they're pod, handcrafted. So these would be the same stickers you would get on the top pod. That one's raised, Salix with white writing. I imagine this might be last year's model. The grade cricket bat, so this actual bat, if you bought it directly from Salix, it's £199, which, you know, for a grade 3 bat, obviously there's much cheaper options available on you from other bat makers, but you won't find anything that looks as classy, I don't think, as the graded sticker there, and factory prepared, which means they've actually bothered to round the edges and prepare them, put the edge tape on. That edge tape is actually under the scuff and the stickers are on top, so it's not coming off. Looks like it's been in the shop for a little bit. This grip has gone a little bit on the sticky side, but that's the issue with these latex based grips. Underneath here you can just see the attention to detail in the bat making. You've got 3 rubbers there, really good quality twine. See short handle on the sticker here at the top. So this is a mid profile with the spine there, 33mm edge, just under 60mm spine. The toe is nearly 30mm at the centre because you've got that traditional face camber. It's a bit rounded, which I'll show you by putting the gauge over it. This actually fits perfectly that camber. But when we turn it around, obviously we've got a lot of wood that this lower grade willow, which is not obviously low density, is just lacking. So it's a good 7mm under the top of what it could be, and 7mm at the edges of the spine. So that's the amount of wood this profile is sacrificing. So with all that scuff and all that tape, somebody's written on here 210.5. I'll just show that to you. And sure enough, so that says 210.4. Outstanding. If it didn't have this scuff all the way up, you probably might lose, I don't know, 0.1 or 0.2, so just over 210. So let's tap it up. 5 grains, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This makes it a grade 3, which is a minimum of 5 grains. Grade 2 is a minimum of 6. It's got obviously some speck on it. Got a little bit of marbling down here at the toe, a little bit of a hard bar up here. There's nothing in this area here that would actually affect performance. There's no pin knots near the edges or anything like that. But obviously she's a bit of a ugly duckling as far as the look of the willow. But this is grade 3, a low grade 3. And yeah, as I said before, 199 pounds. Let's tap her up. It's getting much harder here. So, not a lot happening up here. Starting to go down here in the driving area. Going really well. And it's got plenty of power down in the mid-low area just as the spine comes down. So after a bit of play in, this will just soften up and pin quite nicely. And despite, one thing that I must say is just have a look at the bow on it. I don't know if you can see that, but there's quite a decent bow on this bat. And despite the fact that it's been bowed, it's got a proper press all the way through. So that's a good bit of bat making there. And obviously that full profile, the traditional style shape with the traditional toe. Well, it's 210.5 and I think it feels 210.5. It picks up its weight, and that's typical of these full size shapes with so much wood down here in the hitting area. It would probably pick up a lot better with another grip or a thicker grip, or maybe a little bit of counterbalance at the top. But overall very impressed with Salix. Yeah, I think they do a good job. This is a really well made bat. So we'll turn it around and we'll bounce the ball on it. Okay, so as usual we'll start with the 4-piece. So you can see there as I hit that middle, she flies off, but outside of it, it needs some playing in. Right off that middle, she's going really well, and out towards the edges, not as well. So you really got to middle this bat. This is the Dukes. Not too much toe. Right on the sweet spot. So she's a bit hard, and obviously how could a grade 3 with 5 grains at this stage compete with the player willow you get, which is all low density and dried and all the rest of it. You can actually see their seam marks, so this would actually do a little bit of knocking, which I will do on it. But overall I'm pretty happy with it, because it's been on my bucket list for ages to get myself a Salix bat to review. And if anybody wants to send in a top grade, a Prestantia or a Pod or Raw or whatever the 4 models are, I'm sure everybody would love to see it. But yeah, Salix, this is a top tier bat maker. If you go to their website, there is a hell of a lot of writing about all the stages and all the detail that they go through. And I can say that looking at the bat now, it pretty much backs up everything they've written there. So well done Salix, and thank you very much to Talent Cricket for sending that out so quickly. Thanks everyone.